everyone. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. We're back. We're no longer cursed. Last week we had to cancel it and do Monster Prom instead because literally everything went wrong. But
everyone was dying.
Everyone was dying. It was great. Like even my internet was dying, which is why we didn't even do it on my channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because my upload was like dog shit. But now it's better. All right. But yeah, welcome in, Vel. Thank you so much for the resub. Vel made a stream baby with me. Oh. 9 months. Saf, welcome in. Derp, also welcome in. So yeah, we're in the middle of the canister, so we're gonna be reading more of this. So let's go around the room and introduce ourselves again. My name is Nur. I voice 2 Milk, as well as handling most of the narration.
My name is Tenten Arcade, and I have voiced Ignis Carbunculus, Karia Ave, Sowanawaki, and Epilogy, I think his name is. I don't have the image actually pulled up.
You don't even need to know him, because you're not gonna see him.
Yeah, I'm not him.
The
angel.
So cool.
I'm Brevi, and I voice Canis, Miser, and Mikado's assistant.
My name is Moji, and I will be voicing Il Fado de Rie, Akira Mikado, Pororo, and Titania.
I'm Matcha, and I am voicing Karu, Rindo, Vienna, or Veneer, and Dromi.
Alright, well, welcome in, Mon. Stumbles in late, definitely not drinking rival coffee. I mean, that's probably... based on what we know about 2 Milk, I think that's actually a safe bet.
That's a very good decision.
Rival
very good decision.
It's the only way to survive.
You can only survive drinking the rival coffee here.
Actually, though.
2 Milk hands you a can of like a mug of beans.
Yeah.
Here's your coffee.
Here
why the only people that drink the coffee that 2 Milk makes are immortal beings.
Yeah, and addicted to caffeine in some capacity. Yeah. But yeah, so here's a very short recap, because not a lot happens until the end, so it's very simple. But basically, we started out the Canis route last time, and had some bonding. There's a lot of very awkward moments where 2 Milk was staring at him, and he was pretending to be asleep, only he wasn't asleep. It was weird. And then, as we were visiting the fairy world of Medio more, Titania expresses some interest in seeing other places other than Medio, and so, as a result, Veneer/Venia is now regularly visiting the cafe to learn about the world, and they can get some nice coffee and stuff while they're there. And then at the end, we discovered that Canis, he's called the Fairy of Death because none of the fairies actually die in Medio, so in order to make sure the population stays down, Canis regularly goes around killing older fairies. That's great. Anyway.
Fun!
Yeah, oh yeah, we got cucked by a tree. Yes, we did get cucked by a tree.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. But yeah, and then right at the end, 2 Milk confronted Canis about the whole, like, hey Canis, I saw you kill someone. And basically Canis kind of shot 2 Milk down, and 2 Milk got left alone by herself, and now Canis is off stomping around all angsty, I'm assuming. So yeah, that's where we're at. So this is Canis's perspective now. So take it away, Brevi.
Super mega ellipses.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Extra super mega ellipses.
Uh-huh.
For fuck's sake, ellipses. I cannot find the strength to wipe her tears. I turn my back against 2 Milk. I keep walking. Then, I eventually stop. Another ellipses. The only sound I can make is my usual hollow breathing. I never wanted her to see me. And I never wanted her to know. She has been living a quiet, meaningful life. She is a gentle soul. I didn't want her to witness me doing what I must, my death-ridden duty. Oh! I look up at the sound of shuffling bushes. Venia.
I hate to say it. What? What?
Nothing.
Ah. I'm watching the stream and not the thing. There we go.
Oh.
I hate
Okay.
to say it, but I just saw what just happened. But I saw what just happened. It appears that she has witnessed everything.
Ellipses.
Ellipses, but longer. I know this isn't the best timing, but Her Highness has summoned you. Please follow me.
Just like the first time he invited her to this world. Oh, excuse me. They. Venia
Thank
walks
you.
away before I can answer. As I follow behind Venia, the Queen's throne eventually appears.
What's the matter, Kenneth? I thought you were spending the whole day with Jamil.
No, I came here because I was told you summoned me.
Oh yes, that was a lie.
What did you say? The Chancellor of the Fairy World speaks with no shame.
Pranked.
Venia then turns to face Titania.
Your Highness, the owner of Enchante witnessed Canis executing a fairy.
What?
Venia, there's no need for Titania to hear that. Venia did not even flinch from objection. They firmly face forward. Towards Titania. Her childlike features distort as she speaks.
I see. She saw you.
He has been fulfilling his duties while having invited a foreign being. This outcome should have been foreseen. However, I also bear some responsibility for not cautioning him while being aware of it.
Ellipses.
So, have you spoken with Jamil yet?
Titania looks concerned. She too has become close with him. She must be curious of how Tumilk reacted since she now knows of the Fairy World's secret. However, human logic does not apply here. Human lifestyles do not belong here. You and I, at the end of the day, have one single connection. Enchante. Did you like my rap?
Wow.
So, please not interfere any further. At least, that is how Lord Soan was.
And you, steak.
Oh god, Ignis, thank you.
Ah, hello, Ignis.
Wipes my tears with the steak.
Oh. I tried to say something. But in the end, I simply could not.
Ellipses.
As if she took notice of my suffering, Titania too did not speak any further.
Ellipses.
Venia watches as we stand in silence ever so calmly.
So all you do is brood. If you disagree, change your perspective. If you are discontent, change your attitude. Why must you settle for normalcy?
I appreciate the space but next to the period.
Yeah, we needed that.
We needed it.
Ah,
A cold rage. There is a subtle tone of hatred as they speak.
You both know that the status quo will not solve anything.
What?
Don't you? No,
Venio?
Actually, I do not know.
Will
I'm
nor.
trying to be fancy.
Ah,
Brooding will not change the world.
Ask Shadow the Hedgehog.
What is it? Wait. Garbage, terrible cock.
Yeah.
I am all I am, all I am. Do all you want, but you are still required to kill fairies. Brooding won't bring freedom to my sister. She'll be eternally bound to Yggdrasil.
Ah,
stop it, Vanilla. I am fully aware of that. However, this is a job I must do. If I don't do it, the fairy world itself will.
And how much of yourself do you plan on devoting to this fairy world? By you killing your brethren, what has the world tree given you in return? In fact, all it has ever given you is pain and suffering.
Ah. I've never asked for anything in return. I'm just...
Doing what you must. I've heard this too many times. Let me put it this way. Canis, do you intend on continuing to kill fairies and visit Enchante as if nothing happened? And make contact with her, with all of the fairy blood on your hands.
Allah, boy.
You've become Farah.
Nina, how could you say such a thing?
I am simply stating facts. However, you may never wash the guilt from your hands, but there is a way to prevent further stains.
What?
Canis, sister, do you remember what I had proposed to you nearly 100 years ago?
2 years ago. It does not immediately ring a bell, but... Titania, on the other hand, instantly grasps what Venia is hinting at and turns pale.
What? Why would you bring that up so suddenly? No, you must not.
How come?
How come? Have you forgotten the atrocity? Canis, his predecessor, who once, as you do, acted upon it, and you've seen with your own eyes what can happen, did you not?
Oh. Memories suddenly flood my mind. Memories full of terrified screams. Memories of constant killing. Ellipses. I suppress these painful memories as if to crush them in my palms. I can still hear the screams.
Hey, yo, I'm a fairy. Let's go.
That was a very potent one. Anyway, I wholeheartedly disagree. The Fairy of Death before me, what she tried to do must never be forgiven.
Ellipses.
Ellipses.
It is true, Canis alone would not stand a chance. But it may be possible now. You have brought the solution to this fairy world.
What?
the Fey Kingdom. Enchante's regulars, the strongest from their respective worlds. If we can use their powers, or perhaps...
And you stake through the memory.
Oh, shit.
Oh, thank you, Ignis.
It just turns out that the Fey world has an iron deficiency.
Oh,
Oh,
brilliant solution.
whoa.
Vania, do not tell me you are also iron deficient.
I mean, just look at my eye.
Oh,
You will see it is true.
then the true reason why you started visiting Enchante was to see Ignis?
It was the bit snake, yes, that's right. To scout the potential talent of the chef known as Ignis of the Enchante regulars. However, even without me doing so, you know well enough how powerful they are, don't you?
You have a point. I do trust them, and I am aware of their powers. But still, I worry. I look up and trace the stems that bind Titania to the tree. The threat of this world tree may very well exceed their powers or imagination. As long as there is a chance of failure, and the chance of inflicting casualties, I cannot and will not accept your proposal. I exclaim,
Uh-huh.
as if to stop him, but... Then,
Oh.
uh-huh.
Did it only get my ah?
Yeah.
Damn!
You got another chance here.
Or a chance of failure.
Okay, one sec. I gotta make sure Discord is... There we go. Fixed it.
Uh-huh.
Chance of failure. Casualties.
Neil laughs at my Egyptian.
What of it?
They explode into utter rage.
Literally.
Goodbye.
Victims. You are the victim strangled by this aggravating world. You are merely a puppet of the world tree, a subject of exploitation. How can you allow such cruelty? Why do you not try to escape this tragedy? Why must you stick to this status quo?
Ellipses.
This could be our best and possibly last chance to change the world. Considering the insignificant lives you have been destined to take. That's right. Beings that exist at my sister's expense. We're all disposable lives.
Mia.
Hatred toward the world. Hatred toward the world tree. Hatred toward what gives their sister. The emotions deep down inside of them convince them that the best path to take is the path that my predecessor once took. All in the name of escaping the cruel reality no matter how many lives are at stake. Despite the sincere candidness, I can't do it. I cannot kill any more than I do now. I cannot allow myself to finish this sentence in one go.
Oh no.
I choose the path of doing mistakes.
Ellipses but exclaimed.
Nia. Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Z-Man.
Oh my goodness.
I know the solution to all of our problems.
Oh, thank God. Nia. That's enough. We fully understand how you feel. But please, don't go any further. Of course you are special to me, but all of the fairies that live in this world are special to me too. I would never go as far to step on them in order to gain freedom. Besides, I don't want to watch you and Kenneth argue like this.
Lydia's sister and Queen. After seeing the World Tree Bride's tears,
It was my fault for thinking I could count on you. And you call yourself a knight. You boast about protecting every day. But now, I can't stand to look at you.
Lydia expresses contempt as they look at their feet. I am unable to respond. Ellipses. I'm sorry.
Thomas is like, I got a
Thomas!
solution for you.
All I can do is muster an apology as I walk towards Thomas. Ellipses. Extra ellipses. And perhaps look, who I had rejected. She is probably overwhelmed by the same feeling of disappointment at this point.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Ooh.
This might be Venia's perspective, as a guess. It's either Venia or Titania.
Ah, I better concrete an accent.
Okay.
Quesadilla.
Liberation from stress. I would be lying if I said I never dreamt of it.
Sister,
However, I cannot shake this fear. If we were to act upon your proposal, how many fairies would sacrifice? Ah!
ellipses.
Is that an earthquake?
Well, we're in the Fey realm, it'd be a fake quake. I don't know, but it's not ordinary.
Hey, trouble, big trouble, my queen, Venier. So near the trunk of Yggdrasil, deep down, pretty fucking deep at the roots even, there's a giant, hole that, like, we've never seen before.
Oh? Could it be?
Ah, shit. Shia LaBeouf is at it again.
No.
Oh no!
Is there a wormhole? But a wormhole so big it causes an earthquake. It's never occurred in media.
Medio.
Yeah.
Video. Sister!
Hey, queen, you good?
This world, the tree.
Sister! Sister!
Oh, earthquake stopped.
Oh my god.
The delivers.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Dots.
Hey, is the queen okay? She fell asleep all of a sudden.
No need to worry. Please go check on the other fairies. If they're still confused, tell them that everything is okay now.
Sure. Please take care of the queen. Probably. Fuck it, I'm leaving.
You better.
Ugh.
Sister, Ellipses. Yggdrasil, you've gone too far this time. You truly are my enemy. If you wish to kill my sister, I will do whatever it takes.
Fade to black.
Oh,
My God.
oh
And
my
you a
God.
mistake.
Oh no.
Steak.
Anyway, I got back just fine. No need to worry about me. I just kind of wandered back to the
Oh
door.
my
But
God,
5 days
Sam.
have passed since that day. Welcome to my vlog. Embarrassingly enough, I've been absent-minded ever since.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ellipses.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But once again, I will repeat, you and I, at the end of the day, have one single connection, Enchante. So, please do not interfere any further. At least, that is how Lord Solon was.
God, I have flashbacks every 5 minutes. Candace's words.
Yep.
Cut deeper than anything I've ever heard.
Oh my god.
And Candace himself hasn't visited cafe since.
Mm.
Ellipses.
Oh my god, these words.
Even if he did visit, comma. What sort of face should I make as I welcome him? The separator between humans and non-humans. Owner and customer. Personal matters not meant for others.
This is so weirdly translated.
What?
2 milks. My what? My
Translated.
Hello?
2 milks. My Enchante, right? That's how
Like,
it'd be.
she's,
What?
She's fucking just like remembering her own name, like 2 milk. That's me.
In my cafe.
So what, Hawaki? Oh yeah, that's my grandpa. Grandpa's Enchante. Oh no, the disease is spreading. We're really in it now. I haven't been able to get thoughts like these out of my head. Then one day.
All I could say was my name.
Oh god.
And then there was other chaos, left and right. I thought I was a goner.
You just can't get it into your head how stupid you are, huh?
Hey, don't call me stupid. I may be a little but I'm desperate, you know?
Oh my god. Here's our coffee, and here's your soda refill, Ignis.
Oh, thank ya.
Ellipses.
Okay.
Well, it seems like little Jerome boy is managing to stay alive, despite the constant trouble he gets into.
Yugi boy.
Oh, Yugi boy.
The contradiction of his inability to fight is uncanny, isn't it? Perhaps he has regeneration powers of sorts.
Aha, I get it. Should we try crushing him?
Oh my god, is it the crushing channel?
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh no! I've learned a new thing I learned! Hey, can you turn down that enthusiasm? You guys can't be the worst sometimes, you know that?
Nice. I'll be taking this way.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
ellipses. I'm brooding.
We're really adding a lot to this conversation, 2 milk.
Hey, Miss Barkeep, aren't they terrible? You
Barkeep?
think I'm trying my best, right?
I'm not a barkeep. I'm brooding.
That explains why there are no bars around here.
Oh yeah.
Ellipses. Huh? That's it? Hey, bro, what's up with the barkeep? Ever since we placed our order, well, more like ever since we walked in, she seems so distant.
Distant.
Oh my god, I've seen this too, ellipses. Hey, Two Milk.
With his chin resting in his palms, Ignis's fussy voice reaches me.
Yun.
Wait, why is his chin in his palm?
What is it? Without looking in his direction, I respond with a tight voice.
You're definitely avoiding us, aren't you? Like, deliberately trying to avoid talking. Is it my steaks?
No, it's never that. I need more.
Oh, and your steak. I get it. You probably got stuff going on, and we just ignored it for a while, but it's been going on for, what, 5 days now? Okay, this is getting you a little old. So I'm just gonna ask you directly. Is something going on with you and Canis?
Ellipses.
The drama!
Why? I thought I was doing a decent job of hiding my brooding, but I guess my poker face isn't the best.
That's our question. Ever since the shift in your attitude, Canis hasn't shown up once.
What's more, you've been acting weird ever since you visited Medio with Ken.
Anyway, the brain could figure out where that started. Are we flashing back again? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Third time this stream. Third time in 44 fucking minutes.
I'm gonna record myself saying this and play it on loop at this point.
You and I, at the end of the day, have but one single connection. Enchante.
Uh-huh.
So, please, for the love of God, do not interfere any further. At least, that is how Lord Summer was.
Oh my god, how many times are you gonna invoke my name?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
God, I keep on remembering it every 5 minutes like clockwork. Don't interfere with people's matters. Hannis's words had cut incredibly deep, and I've been avoiding people because of it. But if it was so painful for Candace to talk about it, the mere thought of it prevents me from talking about it with everyone.
See, I knew it. It's written all over your face. Like, you should probably go wash up.
No.
Oh, yeah, you really should wash that off.
This
that
is how I look now, Miser.
I think that's permanent marker.
It is.
Do you, want to talk about it? I mean, only if you want to. Dealing with it all on your own might be counterproductive, but we're all here to support you. Plus, your problem is Enchante's problem. Enchante's problem is our problem. There might be a way we can help, you know?
In response to those kind words, I don't say anything. Ellipses. Well, I had no other choice but to explain everything that had happened.
Oh my god, I was there too, don't worry.
Like
Ignis
witnessing...
already told us.
like witnessing Canis murder a fairy. And hearing the things Canis told me.
Like the day at the enchant, like you had one single connection, Enchante?
Yeah. After I share everything I had to share.
I see. Well, this is definitely a sticky situation.
Murdering fairies to protect the world, huh? I mean, weren't you watching it go down too? What exactly did you explain to me in detail what you saw?
Okay, I'm gonna need a flashback.
I didn't see anything special about the act itself, but considering what Canis said, the fairy world isn't exactly a peaceful world. Not much I can say.
I also talked to Rindo about it, but it sounded like even the GPM doesn't have enough information about Medio. Like, kind of pathetic, really.
So, at this point, we have no idea. The Fairy Queen Titania probably knows something, but it is what it is. Simply asking her won't guarantee that she'll tell us.
Then, just as the crew falls into silence, Kyrie takes the opportunity to speak up.
Hey guys, I think I know a little bit about that.
Really?
Yeah. I think so. Let's see. Where should I start?
Then Kyrie begins to slowly talk as if you were trying to piece together his memories little by little. Very slowly.
Remember the other day I told you about this 2 milk? That I was going to talk to my parents about myself. So, just the other day, I finally got around to talking with my parents.
I'm just imagining, like, fucking... Kyrie just knows how she is.
Until then, I only told them that I have some mysterious powers. But the fact that I'd gone through ancestral relapse, I told them
that?
everything I knew. Shut up.
Where's the dictionary?
At first, they were, as one would expect, very confused. But there was a lot of commas. I shared with them the GPM documents and demonstrated my powers for them. Ultimately, they believed me.
I need a dictionary definition for GPM.
So I proceeded to ask them about my roots. In other words, about my ancestors.
And GPM stands for grades per
Yes.
Then my parents went out of their way to contact my biological parents who abandoned me. Remember that, it's on the quiz.
Uh-huh.
And
Take note.
researched my family tree. Come to find out, what? My grandmother's mother, my great-grandmother, was an oddball.
Oh.
My grandmother is already dead, but her younger brother, my great uncle, is still alive. So I went to visit him to learn about my great grandmother, not my grandmother, my great grandmother.
Okay, is this gonna be on the quiz?
Then my cousin's second cousin. I've lived for roughly 300
Wait, what?
years now.
What?
Hello?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
Pardon?
Wait,
The
what?
reason why I live in the countryside is because the city doesn't suit me. If I stayed there,
Wait.
I would die.
Who?
What?
What?
Is this his uncle?
Is this
Who's
the uncle?
talking? Who's talking?
Oh,
Appar- Apparently, my great grandmother, not my grandmother or not my second cousin's grandmother, always said such weird things as she laughed. He thought she was just joking, bro.
Oh.
But because her stories were so intriguing, my great uncle, not my uncle, still remembers them.
Okay.
The most memorable of them all was a story of a distant, mysterious world. Oh my god. Am I gonna continue this bit? Yes.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a kingdom made from a giant tree. You got that?
Uh-huh.
Life on this big tree was comfortable, and the residents lived there happily in peace. But one day, something had happened. The giant tree, which provided benefits for the residents, that tree began to assault the residents.
Oh no.
The momentous assault saw no end and too many people lost their lives.
Resident Treeville.
At that rate, the world itself would have fallen apart like this localization. Then the residents, in order to tame the tree's rage, decided to offer a bride to their god. The effect was dramatic. Thanks to the bride devoting herself to the tree, peace returned to that world.
Wow. Who's 300 years old, though?
It's me.
Oh.
So the story goes.
What the
Is that, why,
fuck?
is that why your hair's white?
Bruh.
From
Thought it
those
was
who...
just a style thing.
Yeah. For those who don't know anything. Kyrie's story may sound like another fairy tale, but... Is that story about Medio?
Oh my god.
Most likely so. Kyrie's great-grandmother, the great one, must have been the fairy that entered the human world.
Oh shit, I marked down grandmother.
In that case, the giant tree that assaulted the residents must be referring to Yggdrasil.
Probably. By the way, who's this bride thing you're referring to?
Is me. Oh, that's right. These guys weren't around to hear it when I was on my way home from the tea party. That's probably referring to Titania. Another name for the Fairy Queen is the World Tree Bride. I got dumped.
Ah, how unfortunate. I'm starting to see the big picture. The threat Candace is referring to is probably something that the World Tree might do.
And the Fairy Queen, Titania, rather, the World Tree Bride, is there to prevent it.
A sacrifice. Hands you a steak.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Right. In which case, I can understand why she would be bound to Yggdrasil so adamantly. Except, I still don't see the connection between that and Canis killing fairies.
Ah! You know, since this is a foreign world issue, I'm not too invested. Fuck that place, but it does sure feel awfully ominous.
More importantly, if it's as true, then Candace. Since he knows about the imminent threat, do you think he purposely pushed you away in order to dare you not involved too much?
Maybe. If so, I'm even more curious now. I wonder how Candace felt, what he was emotionally going through when he told me these things.
Anyway, now that that's sorted, we have a milk. From this point forward, it's up to you.
Huh? Up to me?
As Candace pointed out, getting involved in a patron's private matter is not your job as the store owner. So on. It would never have gone that far.
Ellipses.
Like your predecessor, it's not bad to simply focus on welcoming it. In fact, that is precisely what Candace wants. Having said that, what do you want to do?
In response to Miser's serious question, what are we gonna do?
Choice!
Wow, choice!
Yeah, we have a choice. So if you go into the channel point redeems, grab my controller, you can choose what we're gonna do. So we can either not go any further, or we'll just think about it. Oh, Matcha?
Think!
What?
Huh?
Think!
Think?
Okay.
I might be small, but I got a big brain!
Okay, we need more time to think. Ellipses.
Oh my god.
Thank you, everyone. I'll put some more thought into it. About how I want to confront Canis. And to make a decision. Anyway.
I'm standing here.
Standing here, I try to
Goodbye.
realize.
Standing here, I realize.
5 days
wrong game.
prior to Tumilk arriving to.
Arriving to the conclusion that
to-
she did talk
God.
to Canis.
This resolution.
Oh my god, the
She
space.
got infected by third person.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, it's Canis again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It hi.
After shoving Tumilk away and arguing with Titania and Venia,
It was my fault for thinking I couldn't count on you. And you call yourself a knight. You boast about protecting every day. But now, I can't stand to look at you.
Venia expressed their contempt and hostility toward me. I walked away.
When you walk away.
You don't
That is
hear me
real.
today.
Say,
Please.
please. Oh,
Oh,
baby. Don't go.
Go.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Without anywhere to go, I wound up in this place. Kingdom Hearts.
The door.
There's a door here. with a
I
key
know, without
to
a doubt.
Gosh!
Kingdom Hearts.
Tumilk, you gotta open the door to darkness.
it. This is where Tumilk and I became more open with one another. A sorrowful breath spills from my invisible mouth. I realize now how strange the fairy world is after spending time in the human world. From the far, visible horizon to this very spot, everything in between is part of Yggdrasil. This tree is the cause of all suffering, and the cause of the rift between Tumilk and I.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Not
Oh.
the CG. This fucking CG.
Distancing myself from her that day should have been the right choice. If she learns of my situation, I am sure she will be hurt and try to
Say the line, Canis.
Say the line.
pressure me. As a result, this painful reality will cause more harm. Worst case scenario, her life will be in danger. It is a very real possibility.
Oh. No
Uh-huh.
line.
Not this
Wow.
time.
See, that's the kind of thing it should have done before. Just show the CG for 1 second and then go back.
Nah. We need
Oh,
to
we
hear
gotta
the
go through it
lines.
in detail.
That is right. I was right to make the decision. Regardless of the fact that I can never go back to Enchante ever again, I have returned to my original self. I should just get over it. But why? Why does it hurt so much? I distance myself from her, yet I still want to see her. I have no idea where these emotions are coming from. Despite being faceless, I thought I was able to read my own emotions. The only thing that comes to mind is, I wonder if Tumilk is doing alright.
Oh, hi, it's me.
I hope she's not forcing herself to carry heavy loads without any help.
I'm gonna
She cannot
one-trip it.
one-trip things. No, no, no.
I'm gonna one-trip it.
Wait.
No.
no.
She is not tending to the garden all by herself again.
Hey, Canis, does the plants like coffee?
No, All my plants are dead, I am certain of it.
I like coffee.
I did not plant that one. I hope she is not forgetting to take breaks and not overworking herself.
I made new tea. Do you want to try it?
Oh dear God, I am never going back again.
Oh, is that the red black tea fruit that tastes like fruit?
Delicious.
Oh,
I hope she is not crying alone in her room because of what I said to her.
I stubbed my little toe.
The little one. Ellipses. Extra ellipses.
I didn't get the pull I wanted on my gotcha game.
No.
No.
That's the reaction.
No.
The separator between humans and non-humans. I am the one trying to break the separator by constantly thinking about him. And him too. I think about him often. His laugh. Oh, it fills my brain daily. Should I feel about fulfilling my duties going forward? Huh? I instinctively brace myself against the sudden quake. But before I can survey my surroundings, the quake quickly calms. What was that? And what was that pulsing noise I heard earlier? As I stood in my confusion, the fairy seemed to be panicking as well. Tiny fairies are speeding their way towards the nexus of Jessel, towards Titania. And the moment they seemingly reach the trunk of the tree,
Oh.
a portion of it transforms into an odd shape. It swallows the tiny fairy's body whole.
Oh no. I hate it when this happens.
What? Contrary to my surprise, the bizarre creature fuses itself back into the tree. At the sight of this, I feel as though all of the blood in my body has escaped. Impossible. My quota has already been... The necessary killings should have been completed already. Why? Why do you desire even more sustenance, Drosen?
Anyway, welcome to chapter 3.
Anyway, moving on.
Smile.
what?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Maybe I should go get that vermouth.
Oh my god. It's fine.
Oh my god, okay, more Candace.
All right.
More Candace.
Go.
Oh, 1 second. Give me 1 sec.
Uh-huh.
You know, I forgot this place was named Medio, because I remember the one time the few times they called it Media.
Yeah.
And I got so confused, I was like, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah, it's Medio. Or Media. Who the fuck knows?
Video and Dressel's devouring the fairies. Something is definitely happening.
It sure is, buddy.
I have a feeling. Even as I run, I carefully keep an eye out for any other abnormalities, but so far, outside of the confusion among the fairies, there's nothing unusual. And by the time I rush over, an exhausted Titania is being nursed by Venia. Titania.
Janice. Do not worry. I just feel a little weak.
It does feel a little awkward.
Oh.
Coming back after Venia told me they did not want to see me. But right now is not the time for more arguing.
Lipsis.
Venia silently relaxed to my inquisitive look.
Though it was only a brief moment, it was reported that the hole-like structure opened near the trunk of Yggdrasil. It was as if it was trying to gouge a piece of Yggdrasil.
A piece Yggdrasil.
It was holding
A
a piece up. It was threatening Yggdrasil with a piece.
Gouge a piece Yggdrasil.
So that was the cause of the quake. And judging by Titania's condition, Yggdrasil tried to take Titania's life.
Yes, it would. The wounded world tree must have tried to heal its wounds by using Sister as a source of sustenance.
Ellipses.
Even if we try to convince Yggdrasil that the wormhole was a random occurrence, the world tree will never accept it. It is a boomer, of course.
Oh no.
Yggdrasil is currently will certainly think it as it did 500 years ago. That it was a foreign attack. Yeah, boomer.
The same as 500 years ago. If so, what is bound to happen?
Do not worry about me. But the problem is what comes. Best case scenario. I am the only one to have suffered any kind of injury.
Dots.
Unfortunately, that is not the case. I tell them of what I saw earlier. Then the two of them grow pale.
The fairies were eaten by Yggdrasil. Are you certain of this?
Yes, I am certain.
If I recall correctly, you just gave an offering a week ago, right?
Right. Normally, Yggdrasil would be satiated for at least a month with that offering. But it continued to feed. Which can only mean one thing. It was insufficient. Perhaps that is the reason. Considering the aftermath of this, it only makes sense for Yggdrasil to consume my life.
And I see.
If true, there is no avoiding it. What happened 500 years ago is about to happen again. Either way, or either we wait for Yggdrasil to be satisfied, or...
Ellipses. I understand the meaning of their gaze. I shall bring death upon more fairies, as the fairy of death, and offer those lives to Yggdrasil. I understand.
Ellipses. Why? All we desire is a peaceful life. Yet, why must it be so difficult to achieve?
Is it the wormhole that gouged Yggdrasil, or Yggdrasil itself that we should fear? Or rather, the fate that it caused these two events? I don't know the answer to that. Either way, what has already happened cannot be undone, sister. Disaster is imminent. It is unfortunate that today is the day the peace we thought we had has disappeared.
Let's see.
Mother Ellipses.
And another ellipses. Pardon me for a moment. Canis, can I leave my sister with you?
I don't mind, but where are you going?
I will inspect the damage Yggdrasil took. Verifying the damage is the only way to obtain accurate information.
Oh, then I'll...
Do not bother. Please look after my sister. Even though things have settled down now, I do not want her passing out again. Besides, you both should reconsider what our best plan of action is.
Ellipses.
Ellipses. No matter how much I sacrifice, no matter weight of murder you carry, one single person, a single wormhole can move the world through to chaos, to feed on countless fairy brethren.
Once Venia walks away, Titania's voice lose some of its strength.
Oh, lose.
It lose it.
It lose
Very
strength.
fast.
Oh, you dropped this. Hand you a steak. Oh my god, another flashback.
Whoa.
2 lines this time.
Oh, okay,
That
good.
was it, that was it.
Oh, okay.
CG.
Damn it, another ellipses. As I recall, the reason and the tragedy. I lower my head as I once did when I made that vow to her. The reason I was born was to protect this very world as a knight and to prevent possible tragedies. The words spill out naturally. I was born as the fairy of death to all living things on Medio.
Janice,
I do not know what to do now. But I know what I must do from now on. In order to restore peace to Medio, if Yggdrasil hungers for sustenance, I'll have no choice but to feed it.
ellipses. I'm sorry. Had I been able to fulfill my duty as the Fairy Queen, as the world's free bride,
You have no need to apologize. It does not change what I must do. It is just as usual. This is simply part of my daily routine. Yes. I feel like I've said something similar to her.
Well, right. You said it's daily life, but why is it that you're in such
Don't do it.
pain?
Don't do it. Don't say the line. Don't do it. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank God.
You see, there is one thing. No. Ellipses. No, I am not in any pain.
Janice,
No, I'm okay. I will take action immediately. I will report back to you shortly. I exit the Nexus and am overwhelmed by the amount of blood-red foliage. Can he really do it? The leaves shuffling in the wind ask me. Those innocent fairies. And even more so, your own heart. Can you really do this? Ellipses. Stay focused, Candace Espada. I swing at the shadows formed by dawn and continue walking with my sword in hand. Do not think of it. Not now. Do not give in to too much kindness.
You want some more tea?
Do not drink too much tea.
It's tea.
The only time I should be thinking about her is when I'm at that cafe and
I
how
mean,
to
you
get out
run.
of drinking a fresh cup. For now, just focus on the task at hand. Another ellipses. Right. Don't think about it. Once this is all over, I can take the time to determine whether I have the right to see her. With all of this blood on my hands.
Oh.
Oh,
Who the hell's perspective is this?
the building?
No.
That day.
The GPM?
Hi, my name is
London?
the GPM. I will sit down. Kyrie Abe is visiting the GPM headquarters for a scheduled testing.
So it's not Karia.
Not Karia. The testing concluded without issue, and on the way home...
Oh god.
Is it Mikado?
Oh, I almost forgot, Kyrie. Are you going to Enchante after this?
That's fine. Miss, are you trying to make me to get a sample of Miser in the gang again?
What do you mean, again? You're making me sound like a mad scientist.
Well, first of all, well, that's like the only way I could see you.
I do want to study them too, but this time, I want you to hand it to Ringo.
What is this? A hard drive? It's clearly USB.
It's more information related to the Yggdrasil. I just finished it a minute ago.
Ellipses.
There's a lot of crucial data in there, so please remember to hand it to him. But, oh man! Yeah, I never knew that the
Oh
fairy
my
world
God.
medio was such a dangerous place. You should be careful whenever you visit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You fucked it up, kid.
Alrighty, too. Not that I'm off work, but let's go grab an early dinner. Let's see which restaurant should we go to. Can't go wrong with a nice evening view.
Hold on a second. Gato, what do you mean by that?
Huh? Are you curious? I don't blame you for a second.
In response to Kyrie's momentous inquiry, Mikado speaks up with agreement.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh god.
I'm sure you've already heard it from Rindo, but
I think that's Mikado.
I think this is Mikado.
I think it's Mikado.
I'm sure you've already heard it from Ringo, but
Oh.
based on my analysis, it has been discovered that the world tree of Fairyville's medio originates from the planet life on Earth. The Stilagaria. That is the species of the ancient tree Yggdrasil is closely related to. The Stilagaria itself has long been at least the human. However, even in the present day, various related species still exist, so it's undoubtedly a human world plant. In other words, no matter how much it has changed due to the effects of the fairy world, the basic biological characteristics receiving sunlight, conducting photosynthesis, and requiring nutrition from land and water should be no different from regular plant life. In fact, no matter how we look at it, the Yggdrasil leaves still fit within the definition of a plant. However, I've arrived at one problem. There are limits to how much a life can grow. One of the theories, the extinction of dinosaurs, explains the difficulty of nourishing their giant bodies. Then what about the world trade? Even if medio has distorted its growth, it's hard to believe a world engulfing plant can sustain itself with just water and sunlight. In which case, there's only one thing I can think of. Yggdrasil undoubtedly receives nutrients externally. If so, what does World Tree feed on? Considering it sits at the top of the food chain in medio. I think you get it now. That's right.
Do I get it? I don't know.
Basically, the entire world of medio, the home of the fairies, the place you're from, is probably Yggdrasil's food.
Well, technically, if the roots are in the ground, yeah, that would be the feeding ground for it. Because it has to feed on something, right?
Listen here, you little shit. I'm the scientist here. I know what I'm talking about.
It's been 1 week since Candace looked at me, shut me down at medio, and the day after the regulars helped me out. Today is one of those rare days where no one has come to the cafe, so I am in the backyard watering the plants. Man, I hope plants like coffee.
Hey,
Showering coffee.
Fancy a steak.
Oh, thank you. The showering water makes a rainbow. My grandpa loved rainbows. The colorful flowers that Candace usually waters. We're swaying lonesome perhaps because he's not here.
Oh, please, no. Okay.
Oh.
I thought we were going back even further.
Oh.
Having said that, what do you want to do?
I'm glad we flashed back to that.
Ellipses. What do I want? The answer to Miser's question hasn't arrived after a whole day of thinking. There are so many feelings of uncertainty swirling around in my heart. The moment I try to make sense of them, they crumble away like sand. Ellipses. The answer is within my reach.
It's right here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. The answer is right here inside of my heart.
I swear to God.
Oh my fucking God. 5.
Yes.
Take a shot
true.
every time.
Hey, wait a minute, okay.
Oh my God.
You'll be passed out, so please do not interfere any further. At least that is how Lord Soan.
Oh my god,
Oh my
how many
God.
times are you going to evoke my name?
I'm so sorry. It is not of my own volition.
Even so, I'm afraid of getting rejected.
Maybe
fear-
you should have remembered the same thing 20 times!
I'm just so forgetful, Grandpa.
It's
I
not
can't
even
handle
going
it.
to repeat myself again and again and again.
I tear up my weakness and cowardice and forgetfulness.
Please don't.
Oh my God, thank God. When I was a child, there were so many things I wanted to do. And I was brave enough to express myself. But that strength after graduating from school and working at a local company and being crushed by the weight of reality slowly disappeared.
Down.
Damn.
Damn! And
Wow.
before I realized it, I was surrounded by things I didn't want. Damn.
God.
Even though I tried to avoid them, I had forgotten my honest desires and wants of doing more. Tumok, what the fuck?
Okay.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Until I took over as owner of Enchante. I didn't just end up here. This is the place I chose. My Enchante. 2 milks Enchante. I repeat the words Rindo mentioned. No flashback from him, I guess. We're just not gonna flash back to him, even though we forget the fucking words. The more I think, the more I realize Grandpa and the regulars are why I chose this place. Even when I took over, everyone encouraged me. I finally was able to reach out and do what I truly wanted to do. Will I be able to reach out again? What I want to do. That is, I want to see Canis. Vocalizing my thoughts allowed me to be honest with myself. But I can't just muster up the courage to broadcast these feelings. To him. Ellipses.
Huh?
Huh? Hello?
Venia?
Venia?
Pardon me.
Oh.
Oh. Huh? Venia?
Sorry to intrude, since I was not guaranteed greeted on entry. They took the liberty of walking around alone.
I'm so sorry. I didn't hear the doorbell ringing. I know I'm a little late, but welcome. I'll be right there once I wash my hands, so go on ahead and have a seat, and... What's the matter?
Nothing. I am simply impressed by this place.
I guess this is the first time Venia has seen the backyard. While I watched his gently squinted gaze caress the flower bed, it feel as though I am being praised. It's quite flattering. Heh, this flower bed is Canis's work. All those flowers all come from here.
Canis looks after all these flowers. It doesn't fit his face at all. Not that he has a face.
Heh, that Canis. He does look a little intimidating, but he's actually very delicate and caring. When I first met him, I judged him based on his looks. Or lack of there. But now I know that Canis is a very kind person.
Crushes berry in palm of hand.
Very kind.
Swipe of the sword.
Shows the flashback.
He's very quick. They don't suffer at all. The fact that he tends to these flowers every day so they don't wither.
Nothing but white powder on Canis's hands.
And how the townsfolk rely on him a lot, and how the children look up to him. Being able to mention
Well, he
any
is
of this,
tall.
being able to mention any of this says a lot about his character. As they keep going on like this for a bit, Venia chuckles bitterly and squints.
You've really observed Canis thoroughly on your, 5 minutes of knowing him.
You think? I've known him for at least 10 minutes.
Yes. You know more about him than my sister and I do. We have spent centuries with him. It's sarcasm, dearie. Look it up. Here, put it in your glossary.
Ellipses. What the hell? That's not true. Sarcasm doesn't exist.
Apparently not.
The words that just came out of my mouth sound somewhat timid. Because the only Canis I know is the Canis that frequents this cafe. Whatever he's going through is something I'm not allowed to get involved with. Having said that, I'm sure Venia won't understand what I'm talking about. But I can't stay silent about it. Ellipses. I am staying silent.
Ellipses. A lot of awkward pauses. It seems like Canis's rejection is getting to you, isn't it?
Huh?
But that headless knight, don't interfere any further.
What?
It was probably a nicer way to say that.
Okay.
I think
mean,
that was supposed
more
to be a
coherent.
quote, but they didn't finish it, and God.
There sure was a nicer way to say that.
At least a more coherent way.
How do you know about that? Could it be? Did Candace tell you?
No, I was watching the entire time, even when you cried.
Oh,
That's weird. Okay, that's a little
Okay.
weird. You're being
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
That's weird.
I liked the crying.
Oh no.
Excuse me?
Not paying,
No.
no, thank you. Not paying any attention to my shock. Venia lowers his shoulders.
You're too earnest. You take every word too seriously and straightforward. If you have some business with Caddis, then you should ignore everything he says. In order to get something done, you must act first. Isn't that right?
But it's not easy. Acting without thinking will only ...
Well, would you rather keep things as they are and continue suffering?
Yes. Those words, for some reason, sound like his temper is starting to seep out.
Good grief, yare does it. You, Canis and sister, are all so weird. You don't have the courage to change, and your fear of change keeps you frozen in place, waiting for the courage. And before you can realize it, it's already too late.
Ellipses. I know that. Staying inside my head forever won't solve anything. But if Candace doesn't want that, I just can't just ignore that.
Why? Why is that so wrong?
Huh?
When you think about it, Canis's rejection was ultimately of his own accord. You can and should do the same. Isn't that all there is to it?
Well, Venia's words are awfully selfish. They are, but I can't quite deny it either.
At the very least, that is what I would do.
You would? Even if the other person doesn't want you to, you would do what you want to do?
Yes, that's what I intend to do. Even if the other person doesn't want me to, I know that I will continue on my way. Even if they end up hating me, I'll find a way to change their mind. I would want my significant other to be happy, and nothing comes close to that feeling.
Even if society deems it a selfish act. Venia smiles. Unlike his usual sarcastic smile, it is rather gentle.
You, Milk. Do you disagree?
Do we agree or do we disagree?
Wow.
Can redeem it or else we're gonna roll a d20. There's so many ellipses in this chapter. I'm losing my
I'm
fucking
losing my
mind.
mind.
Yeah.
Just,
Hey, I'm
you could
rolling
write
the
a whole new
die.
chapter with the amount of ellipses.
Literally.
It is a 6, so I disagree.
I disagree. I disagree. I can never do that. I'm too afraid of being rejected. To stick to my own guns, even if it means I'll be rejected, I don't think I'm brave enough to do that.
I see. However,
Yeah, I know. I know that things can't stay like this, that at this rate, Candace will only drift further and further away. I'm well aware of it. So, I want to see him. I want to see him and talk to him. Not as the owner of Enchante, as he wants me to be, but as myself, just ordinary to Milk.
there's
Smile.
a difference.
Was that even an actual choice, goddammit?
Candace, why'd you push me away?
I'm not Canis.
I would. You listen here, Candace. I want to meet him face to face and hear him out.
face to face. Are you sure about that?
Since I vocalize my true feelings to Candace right here in front of me, I'm colorblind. The wind's carrying my words through the flowers.
I don't know about that one.
Venia, my only audience applauds my small outburst space period.
Congratulations.
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 It's like a confession of love. Next time, please say that to Candace.
Wait,
To of Canis.
please say that to of Candace, please.
Oh, next time, please say that to of Candace.
Okay. Hey, don't make fun of me. Oh shit, you're not Candace. Fuck.
Anyhow, I'm glad you've finally made up your mind. Now, let's get going. I don't know why terrible cock is in my brain right now.
Oh my god. Where to?
Huh? Were you even listening? To medio, of course. Come on, double time, as they say. Who says
What?
that?
Right now? Wait. I need some time to mentally prepare myself.
No need for that. Plus, if I leave you here, you won't have the opportunity to go to medio until Garia visits the cafe.
Oh, that's right.
Your weak mind, when given the chance, will make you indecisive and dumb. You should act before you lose the gumption. Any objections?
I can't object. I'm not a
That's
lawyer.
because you're not a lawyer.
I'm not. It feels like I've been forced into all this, but I decided to follow Venia's suggestion and start walking.
Walk through London, is it?
Oh, in a rush, I changed into my normal clothes
You're over.
and leave a note to the absent regulars announcing the cafe's temporary closure. Then we make our way to the fairy world.
Flashbang going out.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's you, steak.
Oh, thanks, Ignis.
Take this there.
Ignis is here
Sure.
too. Just as I did the first time I visited, I followed behind Venia. But unlike my first trip,
From here, we'll go around the roots. I suggest you don't look down.
We're going down.
The road splits off from here. Try not to get separated from me.
ellipses.
Wow.
Heh.
That's all you can say.
Heh.
What? What are you laughing about all of a sudden? What's so funny?
Heh. Oh, nothing. It's nothing like that.
Like
Heh.
what?
It's just that, unlike last time, you're actually paying me some attention. Heh. I just feel compared to when we met, you've come a long way, you know.
No. Ellipses. It's not like we're friends or anything. I just don't want to get you getting lost.
His standoffish attitude doesn't change. He's a true soon. Still, I think he's gone a little soft on me. Yeah. Even with when Venia was so cold, I've been able to get closer. So maybe I can with Canis too.
Nope.
Oh my god. Help.
As I continue thinking of that, I suddenly notice something. Oh! Huh? Hey, Venia.
Something wrong?
Isn't Venia awfully quiet today? Usually there are fairies flying around every which way. They'd usually flock around me without having to say anything. But today, for some reason, not a single one. Then suddenly the world jolts. Ah? And with a jerking motion, sounds of leaves shuffling against each other echo in the surrounding like breaking waves. In the surrounding. What was that?
Why? Stay calm.
Eventually,
scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. We have to run. We have to.
From the shaken branches like a bird flying away, a lone fairy appears from between the leaves and soars through the sky. But in the fairy's path is a large bulging branch, oddly shaped in the form of a tentacle. It swallows the fairy whole.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I never have to voice that one again.
What just happened?
That's...
Venia? What just happened?
No need to make a fuss. I saw the same thing. Seeing it with my own eyes brings back bad memories.
Bad memories?
Thoughts. We can't dismiss the possibility that something similar will happen again. So try not to get separated from me. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee your safety.
Oh, wait, what's happening to Medio? A flashback of the story Kyrie told me stopped me in my tracks.
Just Canis.
It's Candace again. That's what Lord Sewon would say. But Medio shakes his head and continues walking without stopping.
I will apologize for bringing you here without warning you of the dangers. But right now, this world needs you as a reason for Canis to fight.
What do you mean? Even though I asked for clarification, Venia doesn't answer me. All I can do now is follow Venia, who suggests I'll find out sooner than later.
A sacrifice.
A snacrifice. Thereafter, for better or for worse, nothing unusual occurs. By the time Venia leads me to the Nexus, there's a cool crisp in the air as autumn falls upon us. Canis, Titania. The two, standing at the throne, gasp as they notice me.
Milk?
What? What is the meaning of this? Why are you here?
Pretty obvious. I brought her here. Not very polite of you to grab like that. Aren't you a violent one, Canis?
You brought her here? What were you thinking, Venia? Are fully aware of the current situation Minnie was in, do you not?
Of course. That is precisely why.
While shoving away Canis's grasping hands, Venia replies indifferently.
To be honest with you, I cannot stand watching you lately. I may not be the best fighter, but I can tell you aren't in the best headspace. I am honestly surprised that you were intending to protect Medio in your current state.
Ellipses.
Canis doesn't respond, as if to admit that Venia's words held some truth.
Milk, I'll give you the details later. But right now, Medio's in danger.
Danger? Like what happened earlier? A quake that nearly shook the entire world. And immediately after that, a fairy was eaten by Yggdrasil.
That's right. Well, aren't you the well-traveled... Wait, aren't you well-traveled? You catch on quick. In order to construct the threat, we need Canis's strength. Counteract the threat. We need Canis's strength, but he's being a real wimp.
Ellipses have ruled.
So, in order to snap Canis out of it, I brought you all the way here.
Venia lightly pushes my back as I stumble forward. Ah, Canis.
ellipses.
His expressionless helmet stares down at me. I've been dying to see him again and talk to him, but, I don't know if I'm upset or disappointed. I can't find the words now that I'm here. Ellipses. We face each other in silence for a minute.
Anis, you know yourself and your problems better than anyone else. You've pushed me to this point. Just hurry up and get this all sorted already.
Venia says as he pushes on our backs. Leaving the worried Titania behind, he leads us away from the throne. Oh, we got a care package. Thank you, Salem.
Thank you.
Hey,
Stretch and
say-
drink.
Yeah.
Heads you a steak.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
The two of us walk the crimsoned tree.
This is the couple therapy steak.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Whoa.
It just says communicate on the top.
It's made out of the beef of two cows that loved each other.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Agnes, you killed them?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Ellipses.
This is awkward. Real awkward. If only the others were here. At least we had something to talk about. When it's just the two of us, I struggle to put the words together. Just me, him, some murderous trees, you know.
The Lord Solon flashback.
By the
Oh,
time-
and London apparently.
Oh, and London.
London is there as well.
By the time Canis finally opens his mouth, the splashes of the waterfall softly hit us. We're here now, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I was shocked that we made it all the way here already.
Huh? I couldn't hear you over the waterfall. Oh, I'm sorry for, sorry, I couldn't really hear you, but for showing up all of a sudden? I guess I should apologize about that.
Well, that is one thing. What?
Oh, he's screaming in my ear now.
I was so intent on pushing you away, yet you still came back.
Ellipses.
I think you're very challenging into thinking that something is wrong with me. And if so, I apologize. I will make sure they are punished for that. It is best you hurry back to the human.
You're wrong. I softly interject as I search for the words to say to him. He said a lot of things, but they're not the only reasons. It was my decision to come here because I wanted to talk to you.
I have nothing to say to you. I told you everything I will ever need to. You are a human. You and I are different. The only thing that combines us is Cafe Enchante. You are not supposed to be. This is not what someone would have wanted.
Oh my god.
So,
But I want it. Wink.
Oh.
why?
Oh.
I do. I have so much to tell you. So many words. So many feelings. I have so many. I have so many, Candace.
Oh god.
What am I gonna do with all this Canis?
Every time a word leaves my mouth, Candace's flames wave. No matter how hard he tries to hide it, his body language says it all.
Or the smoke signals.
I have moved. Does that really need to be discussed right now? Once this is all over, and I, someday, can return to Enchante, the only way we are connected. It would be too late to wait one.
Ellipses.
Right now, This very world of medio is facing a tremendous threat, period. We do not have the time to talk right now. I am forgetting my punctuation. I am so concerned. You have already noticed on the way in, correct?
Yeah, I saw a fairy that got eaten by a tentacle monster. And a long time ago, something similar happened, right?
How did Vivi tell you this?
I shake my head in response. While you were absent from Enchante, the other patrons and I were curious about Medio.
It is.
Coincidentally, Kyrie came out to his parents regarding his identity and was researching his origins. Happy Pride Month, everyone.
I am so happy for him.
And as we expected, one of his ancestors was a fairy. ... It was Kyrie's great-grandmother.
300 years.
Then, we all heard the stories that she would tell through word of mouth. That Medio's world tree terrorizes fairies. And that the one keeping the world tree at bay is the one known as the World Tree Bride. That bride is referring to Titania, isn't it? There's a brief moment of silence. As if to show indecisiveness, the flames on his neck wave a few times. And finally...
Your view of the big picture is correct. However, the information is far outdated. The current World Tree Bride no longer has enough power to tame Yggdrasil. Meaning that I, the Fairy of Death, must take responsibility of that role. By killing fairies, and offering their souls to Yggdrasil.
Canis, while gazing at the waterfall mist, begins to talk quietly about the truths of the fairy world and Yggdrasil.
Oh god.
Please don't do this. Okay. Oh gosh.
In the beginning, it started with one small seed. It's probably Canis.
Jesus, Canis.
In the beginning, it started with one small seed. A seed brought from a foreign world was planted into the soil. Its compatibility with this world was good, or rather, it may have been too good. Immediately after it was planted, the tree grew at an alarming speed. It instantly surpassed the height of a human, covering the ground and reaching the skies. It swallowed the surrounding vegetation while incorporating various plants and flowers. Finally, it grew so big that it had covered the entirety of the world's surface. This is how Yggdrasil came to be. However, there was a side effect to becoming such a massive tree. Yggdrasil grew so big it became unable to sustain itself with only sunlight and water as energy sources. Then one day, the world tree began to consume fairies. It transformed its branches and roots into tentacles to attack the fairies and to devour them. No one could escape them as long as they live in Medio. The very branches they stood on could turn into a threat in an instant. Other healthy fairies would find this concept of death confusing. Then, 1/3 of the population had been eaten. The fairies were overwhelmed with fear. As a last resort, a sacrifice was made to tame the world tree.
A dictionary.
To define this,
I
have said it about 50 times.
Flashbang going out.
Oh.
It was the World Tree Bride. By connecting the sacrificial fairy to a device built at the nexus of Yggdrasil, the fairy's soul will be used as an efficient source of nutrition. This tactic proved highly effective. With enough nutritional supply, Yggdrasil finally ceased its attacks. Thereafter, every time a bride's soul was completely consumed, a new bride was offered. This is the self-sustaining system of Medio. That's right. The coveted title of Fairy Queen was created in order to disguise the ugly truth of sacrifice. It was merely a mask to cover up the fact that the World Tree Bride is a sacrifice. Ellipses. Of course, not all fairies supported the idea of the system of sacrifice. There were those who spoke out boldly against creating a world of sacrifices. How many times am I going to end a sentence with sacrifice? However, those voices were quickly hushed. If all it takes is a single sacrifice, and as long as they're chosen, it only makes sense to live this way. However, after a long history of sacrifices, there was one fairy that dared to change the world and waged a war against Yggdrasil.
Sacrifice. Flashbang going out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, I like this.
Fairy of Death, Banshee. The Fairy of Death that is born once in a generation. She is my predecessor. And the eldest sister of Fenrir and Titania, born at the same time and place as the two. After Titania took the queen's throne and offered her soul to the World Tree, she decided to fight for her younger sister and challenged Yggdrasil all on her own.
Sorry. Bang.
Ellipses, it's me again. Hi, I'm here too.
Oh.
You may be wondering how I got here.
Ellipses again, but one dot less. What happened to Miss Banshee?
Well,
Well, to milk. Ellipses. The fact that I stand here today as your successor is the very edge.
Oh my god. In other words,
she did.
After the war that lasted 3 whole days, she was eaten and annihilated by Yggdrasil. Even with the power of the Fairy of Death, Yggdrasil, the world itself, could not be defeated.
Candace says as he looks up at the sky as if he was talking about his own defeat. No way. She tried to
That's
save
right.
Titania and fought desperately, right? Even then.
Ellipses. That's right. I cannot blame her for wanting to save her own sister. However, Banshee was too thoughtless. She did not foresee what her recklessness in battle would bring to the world. Rather, it may have occurred to her, but in spite of it, she probably could not watch her sister be sacrificed without drawing her sword.
Banshee was. Oh wait, that's probably Candace again.
Banshee was, in fact, defeated. Despite that, she had left a deep wound in Yggdrasil, the result of which is the destruction of the dreadful system known as the World Tree Bride. Because of her attack, the throne was damaged and the bride was rendered functional. For example, Yggdrasil normally extracts 10 units of energy from the bride per month. It's time for some math to
Oh, I love math.
However, after that incident, the damaged throne was clearly supplying less energy.
How many units?
Oh.
Less than before.
Oh.
Compared to previously, the amount of energy it was able to extract plummeted to just 1 unit per month.
Wow.
In other words, from a certain perspective, Banshee's resistance was not in vain, but obviously at this point Yggdrasil would not be satisfied with so little of the Queen's soul. The damaged World Tree, in order to heal its wound instinctively, just as it ran rampant in ancient times, it began devouring fairies relentlessly. With my predecessor's death, I was born in the midst of it all. As I came into being, the first things I heard were the screams of the devoured fairies.
Ah.
And Thomas. I opened my eyes, and the first things I saw were that face staring at me, that whistle haunts me.
Choo choo.
Ah! The faces of the fairies turned to despair.
Ah.
The fairy of death is born with some of the knowledge of past fairies of death. That was no exception for me. Without knowing for myself, which were the lingering memories, I gazed at the fleeting fairies, clenched my sword,
God,
and swore down. The memories were pleading with me. That even if I fought Yggdrasil, it would be impossible to defeat it. If so, as a knight that protects medio, what to do? The answer I arrived at was kill fairies with my own hands. This is the role of the fairy of death. By killing fairies, we return their souls to the world. Rather than Yggdrasil devouring the fairies, it is far more efficient for me killing to make the necessary. In other words, the more I kill with my own hands, the less casualties we have in the end. Thus, I continued to cut down fairies. I had no time to choose. No time for my heart to fight reality. As soon as I was born, I stabbed for the sense of my own will. Without knowing what I wanted to do, what I should do, without anybody guiding me, I cut them and cut some more. Until the Yggdrasil was tamed, I kept killing fairies. I kept having Yggdrasil ate. Eventually, when Yggdrasil became silent, only a tenth of the fairy population remained. This was the cost of only satisfying Yggdrasil. But that was not the end of everything. Yggdrasil, though it entered into temporary dormant, as long as the royal tree bride was dysfunctional, Yggdrasil would one day awake. That is why, discussing with Tanya, I decided to continue killing fairies. I see a fairy, its death, executed. This life is the fairy of death. All is for the protection of medio. To maintain peace in my own medio.
My words were cut off. I was talking. A moment of silence ensued as if to process a tragic story. The spray from the waterfall splashed upon my cheek like a spray of blood.
What?
Ellipses.
You understand, Luke.
You'll never understand.
I don't think you ever will. I can try to explain. This is the price we pay for Banshee's reckless actions. Tragedy resulting from fight or fate. Her genuinely kind desire to save her sister is no consolation at this point. Her actions at the end of the day went forth about even more misfortune and death.
Mega ellipses.
Oh.
There's no need for you to pit me in the destiny of killing fellow fairies for the entirety of my existence. All living beings have a purpose. It just so happens that this is mine.
I don't even want to know.
What is this?
Would you like to know what this is?
What is this?
Oh.
You don't?
What up to?
I don't want to know.
You'll never understand then.
I'll never understand.
It's alright. There's no tragedy under grave. I may not have chosen to be born, but I have chosen my own path. That's right. The one who chose this path is none other than me, myself.
Yourself? Oh my god. Candace is satisfied with this decision. With such decisive statements, I, without having first-hand experience, am unable to say anything further. Ellipses.
Oh my god.
Ellipses.
Game.
Ellipses. Even I don't want to swing the sword to kill the weak.
That's a shitty haiku, Candace.
Leave me alone, I am emotionally compromised. I want to use it to protect my loved ones. But this is the only thing I can do right now.
Ellipses. He speaks quietly. Candace, this kind knight, is trying to fulfill his role and is accepting reality for what it is. His strength is admirable, yet somewhat dangerous.
A
What
lot
the
of
fuck?
dots. I actually, a few more dots and some more. I intend to tell you this much. But I told you anyway, and didn't even indicate we were switching perspectives. Out of respect for you coming all this way out of concern for me.
Candace squares back. Candace squares up,
We're
bro.
up to go.
Oh god.
Let's go. We're up.
You'll finally look like 2 milk on the pavement.
Oh. Then he gently touches my tear-covered cheek.
Those eyes.
Yeah, I have them.
I don't. Sympathy, compassion, and enjoyment.
Burning finger.
I never want you, of all people, to look at me with such eyes. As you are my beacon of comfort, I never wanted to make you feel this way.
Too late. And there's no way for me to find out what sort of emotions were in Candace's eyes, as he tells me these things. I wish there were some sort of mood ring around his neck that would tell me an emotion that he was feeling. Whether he's crying, or grieving, or in pain, without knowing any of it.
I wanted to see you with that quaint cafe as usual. And you welcome me in with nothing but your bright, gentle eyes.
No coffee.
No.
I just want to see your eyes. You really don't have to make me any coffee.
You're right, you prefer tea.
No, it's... You don't have to make me anything. However, now that you know everything, the dream may never come true.
Ellipses. I always thought of Candace as a gentle person. He loves flowers and protects the weak, a person that will always lend a hand. I've always believed that. That is probably why I was so shocked to see him cutting down a fairy that day. I didn't want to believe it. I wanted to believe it was an imposter. Because it didn't match up with the person I knew very well. But I was mistaken. Ellipses. I place my trembling palm over Candace's hand that touches my cheek. The gentle hand that cares for the flower bed is also a powerful hand that wields a sword. What I see is both versions of Candace. He is all of him.
I don't intend to hold anything against you, but let me just say one thing.
The inherent kindness in the mission given at his birth. The dull hand that carries his contradiction gazes deeply at me with invisible eyes.
Look, no period. Why have you come?
Because...
Why have you not chosen to stay out of this and wait for me to get home? Why? Why? Why must you know?
He sounded neither angry or accusatory. Rather, his tone suggested he has lost something dear to him. Ellipses. I quietly clear my throat in order to respond to him. So, are we, this is, okay. This is the last choice.
Oh.
of the root. So, are we worried about him, or do we want to know more about him?
I wanna know.
Oh,
Can you
got it.
show me?
Got it.
Yeah.
I was worried about you.
All right, cool. I was worried about you. At the end of my internal debate, I was worried about you. What came out of my mouth was my own honest feeling.
My own.
My own.
Agreed.
According to me, you are an important person. No matter what you say to me, I will worry about you, Canis.
Understand where you've come. I am pleased to hear and appreciate the fact that you came through thinking of me. But still, what I desire of you is one thing only.
Was that?
I want you to wait for me at Enchante, wearing that same smile until I return. That is all. I ask for nothing else.
Ellipses. Ellipses. Is that really what you want from me? Isn't that what you want from Enchante?
More lies.
Oh. Canis shuts up as if he was called out. Get dunked on. And so I, as if to press him further, take a step forward to close our distance. Like a mirror image to his wiping my tears earlier, I gently reach both of my hands to the cheek area of his helmet. Canis. Gently. I move my hands that are placed at his cheek. The helmet that was covering Canis's face. The helmet that Grandpa once told me to try on. Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
Wait, hold on. What?
Hello? Fell to the ground and made a dry sound?
What the hell?
What?
No, you should have. God damn it, game.
Look. Look at me, Canis's fada.
What?
Shut up and look at me. Look with your own eyes at who is standing in front of you.
I have special eyes to look. I am
Look.
looking at you.
Look with your special eyes. You've told me once that humans and non-humans are different, that I should face reality.
What?
And I did, ever since that day you told me. You are... you are a human. And I am a human. You are the customer and I'm the owner. There's definitely a separator between us. I remembered.
God.
So when you rejected me, I kept thinking about
Hey,
it. 10-10
hi.
Arcade.
Hello.
During that period, I'd caused a lot of trouble for the regulars. I couldn't focus on my job and made them worry about me, but I decided to come see you after some thinking and then some more thinking. Out of my own selfishness, out of my own will. Regardless of human or non-human, I wanted to come see you on my own, and Venia. That's why I am here now, looking at you. So, please look at me too, Canis.
Show his face.
Show his face.
Show his face.
Show his face.
The game.
Fucking coward game. Don't look away. I am not my grandfather. I am not Sowanawaki.
I am aware.
I am the owner of Enchante. To Milwaukee. Look at me.
Show his
For Canis. Grandpa's Enchante was a very important place. He grieved his death. Enough to long for a replacement.
Look, Unlucky. Are you telling me to face reality?
gravity.
As the very killer feared and shunned by the occupants of medio? that the sanctuary I have finally reached longer exists. You are telling me to face this reality through these special, invisible eyes?
That's right. Grandpa's cafe no longer exists.
Wait a minute.
I'm replacing him. I'm gonna be... They're my boyfriends now.
Oh!
Aside from Titania and Venia, Candace is feared by many of the fairies. As sure as flowers bloom in the morning, or the afternoon sunshine, or the colors of trees at sundown, or the night air chill, as the savior knight of the world, he spends his days alone, carrying his sword. Confronting such a person with reality may be cruel, but... I need to say this. In order for him to acknowledge me, I am not my grandfather. As... As much as I want to carry out his wishes, I don't think it can fully encompass him. 5 boyfriends is a lot of boyfriends, Candace. That's why I need you to accept me in a potentially monogamous relationship.
Don't drink Grandpa's milk too.
The evolution of Enchante, me and my cafe.
Look, I understand. Lord Sawan was quite skilled.
I'm very new at this, Candace. I let go his...
Right.
Oh my god, it didn't show his fucking face.
It didn't. But if I do so too brazenly, I'm afraid he'll disappear. Without stepping away from him, I place my cheek on his chest and softly speak to him. It's very pointy. I want you to come to the cafe. I want you to come back. Not to a place where you have to hide, but a place where you can be yourself. I want to be with you where you belong.
Please.
Silence ensues for a while. All we can hear is the sound of waterfall drifting between him and I.
Another ellipsis. Ha! How pitiful of me. Who am I to laugh at Ignis when he first met you?
Hey, wait a minute, what?
I don't know why I'm bringing him up, but... Milk is right. Ignis, you need not accept everything. It has not even settled within myself. I still see Soan's shadows on occasion. He is like a ghost. I still hear him, too. Right there it is. For now, we should see them as 2 different owners. Soan as Soan, Milk as Milk.
Why the fuck did you bring me into this you steak?
Oh, thanks.
I wanted the steak. Thank you so much. I never would have thought that a person who was most particular about that cafe was myself.
Candace places his hands on my shoulders and stares at me with such an intensity.
I am staring at you with intensity.
Thank you.
You are bound to what it means to be the owner of Enchante, including the boyfriends. And I have always been oblivious to everything. Milk and Lord Soan are so different.
Yeah. Correct. Without breaking eye contact, he looks straight at me.
How can you tell?
Are we that different?
Yes. Very, very different. Lord Soan, he stood like a grand tree, carrying a deep, unwavering profoundness.
That's what you like to call it, huh?
You heard what I said. Milk are like a single flower, catching the eyes of all and easing souls. You possess such gentleness.
Yeah. That was a little too much to take in, but...
I had different takes on cafe ownership. Lord Soan was extremely loose.
If you know what I mean.
I decided the prices for all kinds of items in the moment based on the mood.
Oh my god!
You, on the other hand, care a great deal, and your menu is very detailed.
I made half of it myself.
I can tell.
That's probably the normal thing to do as an owner. I can't help but let out a chuckle. Candace and I smile. Okay.
I'm smiling at you.
Candace and I finally smile at each.
I am smiling finally at you.
Okay. Candace and I finally smile at each other, and our smiles continue to grow.
I'm sorry. 1 second.
And because of the difference in gender, because this
God.
game is just fucked, there is a clear difference in your beauty.
Oh my god!
Oh goodness! Compared to
Oh my
your
god!
Two Milk is much more slender and soft, and everything you do is lovable.
What the
I'm
fuck?
going to fucking roll over in my grave.
What?
Yes, you are adorable.
Wait, what? Is this really necessary right now?
No.
Of course! You are the one that told me to see your differences clearly, Two Milk.
Not
There's
like that.
There's a fairy getting eaten right 2 feet away.
Please ignore that.
I did, but...
Excuse me, can you please be quiet? We are having a moment here. Oh, alright, they are dead. Anyway, what else? Let's see.
I can feel Candace's gaze. Oh no.
Oh god.
It's like the time when he pretended to be asleep.
Wasn't that a fun time?
But he's a lot more serious now and oozing some sort of emotion.
It's piss.
Oh, his emotion is piss. Candace?
Ellipsis.
It's a little embarrassing to be stared at like this with your piss glow. Maybe that's enough for now.
I refuse.
Oh
Your adorable features, your beautiful eyes, your deep passion and strong conviction.
my god! Oh my god!
How did I not notice this? Had I looked at you as a human being, because
And not a
you were
human
that
doing.
before,
Oh my god.
you are so different, yet
Ellipses.
What the fuck is going on?
There are 15,000 fairies being eaten right now.
1 ellipses for every one of them.
Oh god.
I wonder if Candace realizes how much he's embarrassing himself.
I
Clearly
think he
not.
does.
And that I am blushing at each one of his words. Oh my god.
there was a gentleness about Lord Suwan's Enchante, which always felt like an embrace.
Oh my god.
Your Enchante has an intimacy that makes us care for each other, but not quite in the same way.
Okay.
Of course, these are things that I cannot compare and say which is better, but
Candace looks at me from a very close distance. His breath nearly touches me as he talks.
regardless, I love your cafe.
Gasp?
No. Maybe I just never realized it. Maybe I loved it from the very beginning.
His face draws near.
What face?
We're up
What
again.
face? A subtle warmth touches my cheek. Perhaps it is only because he's softly placing his cheek onto mine.
Shut.
What?
What I say with certainty is that spending time with you at Enchante is the most important thing to me.
I'm dead. Another fairy.
Excuse me. I want to protect those days. I never want to lose these days. I do not know what will become of them here in the future, especially with all of these fairies screaming, but I will return to your cafe. I promise.
Hey, Canis?
Yes?
Your breath stinks.
I'm sorry.
I'll help you. I'm sure everyone else will as well. Miser, Eel, Ignis, Rindo, Kyrie, even Kokoro. With all of us together, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
Except
Yes.
for coffee.
You are correct. I cannot wait to be back at the cafe. My beloved Enchante.
After thinking of Enchante, which he has not visited in a while, Canis slightly pulls away from me, quietly looks up at the sky, and starts to speak. Oh, he's in piss mode again.
Oh my god!
I love the sound of that ringing doorbell when I walk inside. And I love the sound of your voice that welcomes me immediately afterward. And I love that someone is handing me a steak at the door.
And you steak.
Oh, I can hear it now.
God.
And front entrance decorated with the flowers that I pictured. You don't. Do you remember that when you ate half of them?
I do.
It was a fun time.
Canis's thoughts keep spewing from his mouth. So much love. Those words tickle me a little. Haha. Hee 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 hee. But they were very gentle and I love them too.
Needless to say, I love the usual espresso that you brew. And, of course, I love you too.
Record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got here. More record scratching. Huh?
Didn't know we hired a DJ.
Oh, buddy.
Canis tries to stop the words
Oh
that
my
spill out
fucking-
by covering the area where his mouth should be. But his actions further prove that what I heard wasn't a mistake. Ellipses, more fairies are dying.
Oh, no, that was just a natural.
Natural? I suddenly hear my heart beat loudly. My breathing and train of thought halt, only the sound of my beating heart. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
I can't see his face. However, I can understand how Canis feels right now, and painfully so. Canis, will you say something?
Sure, this silence is not doing us any good. We will talk about the weather.
Oh!
No.
Because, comma, undoubtedly, comma, whatever's inside his chest might be the exact same warm feeling that I have.
Actually, it is empty in there too.
Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Oh.
Oh!
Are
my
you
God.
done talking?
What?
Oh my god.
Velia, can you fuck off, please?
How long have you been here?
Going to throw up. Does that answer your question?
Oh god.
Oh no, he was here the whole time.
Well, I don't mind telling you, but the answer will only bring you grief.
I came to medio with such determination. Yet my face turned so red out of embarrassment that I want to run back home instantly.
Let's try to forget how long I've been watching you two.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Personally, I give you an applause for all of that.
Why an applause?
And everybody clapped.
Everybody claps.
The fairies clap as they're dying.
Fenia laughs bitterly at my piercing eyes and breaks into a light smile.
No, really. From the bottom of my heart, as far as I know, I've never seen Canis like this. As a friend, I'm honestly a little happy.
I feel like there's another issue.
Gasp! Another fairy's dying. Oh well. Candace and I face each other subconsciously in response to his words.
I am surprised. I never thought I would hear such words come from your mouth.
Just as you tried to change yourself, so did I. That's all.
Venia's smiling face was much more beautiful than their usual stern, cold look.
Do milk. I am so glad that you are here. I am so glad that you are the owner of Enchante.
But...
That's...
Uh-oh.
Ellipses. Right. Change. You must change.
What?
Hey, Venia? Venia's expression changes. His eyes are filled with sorrow. Before I can ask him what's going on, he turns away from us and begins to walk. Well, I guess we're gonna end that here.
Oh my god.
Afterwards.
Yeah, afterwards.
Ugh.
But yeah, next week is gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still got one more chapter left. And we're still in chapter 1. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us for more Cafe Enchante. My brain is done.
Are we throwing away the subplot where the fairies are dying?
I guess
Yes.
so.
Oh, well.
Well. That's the fairies.
What the fuck?
My brain is like
Oh my god.
absolutely dead right now. What the hell even happens?
I don't even know.
Yeah. Anyway, next week is gonna be the last week for Cafe Enchante. Let me see who's gonna raid. And then afterwards, we're gonna play a one-shot where it's gonna be worse than this game.
I'm going to fill a whole cup with lemon vodka.
Yes,
Instead
you
of
should.
passively drinking vermouth as I fucking lose my mind.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Oh.
okay. We are going to raid Mr. These. Because Mr. These knows why I don't really talk that much when I raid on Tuesdays. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us for more Cafe Enchante. Next week is the grand finale for Cafe Enchante, so please, I hope you join us for it. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be less than our usual time, because there's not much left. But yeah, everyone say bye!
Bye-bye!
Bye.
I hand you a steak.